obviously, I think the biggest story of OTAs and of the off-season was the return of Martavis Bryant. And I don't know about you, but from what I saw, I was very impressed by what we saw.
Yeah, that's exactly what I like using OTAs for, is kind of getting you a little preview of what we'll see come training camp when training camp starts. And in terms of Martavis, the first thing you notice is how built he was, how better physical condition he is, how much accountability he took as to the media and everything, and then just the way he's been playing. It's like almost as he took, even though he's been off football for an entire year, out of full-time football, it's almost like he's taken a step forward in terms of his progression as a receiver.
Yeah, I think coming in this, I was looking forward to how he would do off the field, because I figured that might be his biggest transition. And really, we still don't know what exactly that situation is. He's still being reinstated conditionally. Yeah. We don't know if he's had this conversation with Ben Roethlisberger and had this heart-to-heart. But what we've seen from him on the field has been really impressive. Not just the size thing that we've seen. He's still got the speed thing. But I remember one thing stood out to me in this whole OTA, and it happened just this week. I think it was Wednesday. We were both standing there in the back of the end zone, and Ben Roethlisberger, I think, was trying to test the limits of his receivers. Yeah. And he throws this one pass that I swear was going to go into the train tracks, across, behind the fence. And Martavis jumps out of nowhere. It looks like like a freaking gazelle, and just comes down with this huge catch. And you're not easily impressed, during spring practices, again, because it's football and shorts and all that. But what you saw there, leads me to believe, that this Steelers offense, as good as it was, it's going to be off the charts possibly.
Yeah, and just he opens up the field for all their other weapons, whether it's Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Eli Rogers in the slot. And what stood out to me with Martavis was day one. Was when we're out there and we don't really know what to expect, and we're watching individual drills, and there's a video, I put the video on my Twitter account, Steelers fans went nuts, where it's AB and Martavis running stride for stride in like a cut back drill, and Martavis is making AB look slow. Or Martavis's explosion out of the first 5 yards and then his cut back, it's like he's making it like he was stride for stride, if not ahead of AB, who, as we know, is probably one of the quickest receivers, quickest releases out of his routes in the league.